You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. The Geeker is coming to town. He sees you when you're geeking. He sees you when you're not. He knows how the geek's supposed to be. That's why I say G-O-G. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. The Geeker is coming to town. He's making a list and checking his wife. Gonna find out who's cheating on the wife. Tiger? G-O-G. G-O-G. The Geeker is coming to town. The Geeker is coming to town. The Geeker is coming to town. G-O-G. G-O-G. His name's the Geeker, the Geeker, the Geeker. His name's the Geeker, the Geeker, the Geeker. What time is it? Geeker time. What time is it? We're not at a basketball game. His name's the Geeker, the Geeker, the... We did that already. And here's your host, Evie the Geeker.
Great day to be alive. And G-O-G. And welcome to a very special holiday edition of the Geeker Report. I'm your host, Evie the Geeker. Before I get started, I'd just like to wish all of you out there in Geekerland a Merry Christmas and G-O-G. I also want to remind you, though, Jesus is the reason for the season. I know that sounds a little cliche, but without his birth, there would be no reason. Without his death and resurrection, there would be no season. And for all of you religious people out there who say that he wasn't born on December 25th, we just say simply to you, G-O-G. Now, there's been a lot of you been asking questions. What is the Geeker Report? And what does G-O-G mean? Well, tonight, we want to share with you what it means. The Geeker Report is basically a talk show where we talk about the geek. What is the geek, you ask? Well, if you like the basketball, it's the basketball geek. If you're into politics, it's the political geek. The geek is whatever you want it to be. Now, you're talking about, what you're asking about, what does G-O-G mean? G-O-G means simply, get out the geek. When people on your Facebook make a comment and they say something so deep and serious, just say G-O-G. When people say something funny, just say G-O-G. Matter of fact, G-O-G. 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 Alright, we're going to end tonight's show with a very special Christmas poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas. We're going to do our own version, and we're going to call it 'Twas the Geek Before Christmas. Enjoy it. 'Twas the geek before Christmas, and we take a look back at '09. Not a soul was talking, especially the husband of Leanne Rhymes. I got up early that morning to find snow on the ground, and heard on the radio that's where Rihanna was found. I went to the bathroom to wash my face. I also heard them people talking about my race. I shook my head in disgust as I went to eat my breakfast made by my mama. Then I remembered we got a president named Obama. I ate them eggs and grits, and they were the best. Turned on the TV and saw that clown Kanye West. Looked under the tree to see if I had any gifts. Then I thought to myself, Why did he do that to Taylor Swift? Went outside to see if I had any mail. Came back inside and heard that Lil Wayne was going to jail. Thought to myself, that's what's wrong with our kids today. Listening to all that junk. Boy, we better pray. Went to my computer to take a look to see what my friends was doing on Facebook. Saw a discussion where one of my friends said D-Wade was better than Kobe Bryant. I screamed so loud you thought I had seen a giant. My mama yelled up there, "Boy, you all right?" I told her what had happened, and she said, "Some people just don't see the light." I lay down on my bed to take a nap. In the other room, my kids was watching Parent Trap. As I fell into a deep, deep sleep, I heard a voice say, "What you sow, you will reap." I started seeing the tragedies of the year, things you see only in the atmosphere. You never know what a year will bring. I saw the King of Pops meet the King of Kings. There was a war going on in the air. Then I saw them bring in Steve McNair. I began to cry so hard that I started to get ill. Then I heard a voice say, "Peace be still." I fell down on my face to hide from his glory. He said, "Go back to the world and tell my story. Tell them about my son who died on the cross, and 3 days later he rose to save the lost." Not the TV show on ABC. He wants to save you and me. I woke up from my dream feeling upbeat. I went outside to tell them in the streets that Jesus Christ is the one to chase, not Jay-Z, 50, or even Mace. That Jesus Christ is the only hope, not Oprah, P. Diddy, or even the Pope. Jesus the Christ is the one you want to be. Everything else you can G-O-G.